That's history in the making, people. That's history in the making.
So we wanted to do something. United Center hit me up. They're like, we got to get them a nice gift commemorating the night, commemorating your birthday. So we put together something for you.
NASCAR dirt. NASCAR dirt. That's hard. That's hard.
Now,
That's hard.
everything on this hand cut, hand sewn, all the elements to commemorate all the performances that you've done here.
That's cold right there. That's hard. Go.
Talking about, go to that, go.
And then United Center, we're celebrating our 30th anniversary.
You're here with your best friend tonight, you're here with your family tonight, make some noise. So this is what I want y'all to do, right? Look to your left, look to your right. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it with nobody you know one time, right? I want you to show love to them, shake their hand, give them a hug one time. You're here with your best friend tonight, you're here with your family tonight, make some noise. To your right, you know what I'm saying? Don't do it with nobody you know one time, right? I want you to show love to them, shake their hand, give them a hug one time.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. And first and foremost, I do want to send condolences to all the families of the people that was put up on the screen last night in Chicago. These are people that's connected to the culture, the scene, the streets of the rap game, or just people out there in Chicago, period, that he put up last night and paid homage and showed love to all of them. They families are still going through it with their losses and them losing somebody that they loved, they cared about. And also anybody in Chicago connected in any way, shape, form, or fashion to some of these incidents that went down. They still grieving their losses, just people in Chicago, period. Most definitely, and all over the country and other places as well. Condolences, prayers up, rest in peace, God bless everybody's soul. As Lil Durk had a show out there last night in Chicago, he just celebrated his 32nd birthday, had a lot of different things going on. He got the 2 keys to the city in the beginning right there. They brought him out a Jeff Hamilton jacket and everything, but one of the things that stood out was him posting up this point, and it had people that at one point in time that they was getting this back and forth, this and they side, this and this side. We've seen the storyline of how this go in the rap game over the years, the things that made it to the internet and things of that nature. He said, hey, tonight we gonna pay homage and pay respects and rest in peace to everybody that we lost, no matter if they're on the opposite side or not. Also brought out FYBJ Maine. He came on stage and performed. We had seen earlier this summer, he shouted him out on the song with YTB Fat and said, tell him send me some whoops. That's his little serial thing that he be doing and stuff like that. Let him come on stage and things like that. Do his 1-2. They said, hey, we try to push a different message out there. Durk had already did an interview earlier this year, and I had covered that as well. I forgot what platform it was. I'm going to have it on here, though, that he was out there and just telling them, like, man, I've been talking to, different people on other side, or not talking to different people. They said I've been talking to some of the bloggers, some of the media out there, see what we can do to try to make things better. Durk is getting older, so this is most definitely something that we do want to see in the game. We know it's going to be people in this mix who ain't trying to hit nothing, that ain't trying to squash nothing. They done lost somebody they love and care about. The dissing didn't been on. They have a right to feel how they want to feel. I just have to come on here as Durk being one of the biggest artists in the game, one of the biggest rappers. Of course, he not perfect. Of course, I'm not perfect. Of course, nobody's perfect. But him just taking any type of step of trying to just say, you know what, bro, I'll do this. It's bigger than us now. As I tell y'all all the time, yeah, beef is beef, streets is streets, death is death. That's something that ain't gonna never change. The feelings ain't gonna go away and things like that. at the same time, it's the things that's affecting the people that are not even involved with these storylines and to keep this cycle going. So anybody trying to make a step, bro, I know he's still rapping about the streets. I know he's still rapping about the Chicago culture and things like that. But him just doing this and say, you know what, bro, I can do this for the night. I can show the next generation that's looking at me, following me, that it can be another way, bro. We can sit down and humanize each other in a certain form or fashion or light. Just, you know, in the public eye at least, bro, just bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, it's going to be difference of opinions and mixed feelings about this, but to each his own. I'm for anything that's going to put a different narrative out there, put a different look out there, and hopefully their boys do what they got to do for the better. Durk been talking about this for a while, just talking about community centers and trying to put things in place. He said, I think some rehabs, he was working on that as well. Looked like the show was lit, brought a lot of people out there. I see like Lil Baby, Huncho, Nardo Wick, Boss Man D-Lo, several other artists came out and performed. I think this is going to be an annual thing that he's going to do every year for his birthday at United Center, Chicago. Keep going up. Shout out to Lil Durk for that, man. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.
Yeah. This for the youth, or this for the older people who want to do better and feel like they're embarrassed or feel like a lot going on or people gonna talk about them. But if I do it, they're gonna do it.
Of course, because it's not something. There's a stigma in the inner cities for young black boys and young black women to go to rehab, to seek therapy, to seek help.
What I want to do is I want to do a lot of it where in Chicago I want to enhance them or like build one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you want to build a?
Yeah, because it's like I know what it did for me. You know what I'm saying? And I know
that'd be huge.
Yeah, and I know it can help a lot of people. So I'm gonna get the foundation down. I'm gonna just do it. Like from here on, this is all actions.
That's
like,
it.
Yeah.
And I saw that you wanted to curb the violence.
Yeah.
In Chicago. You know?
Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of the bloggers. You know what I'm saying? We've been on the same page.
A lot of the big musicians from Chicago.
Yeah, but it's really the bloggers because they narrate it. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking to them, being on the one page and just trying to keep all the bullshit down. Everybody ain't gonna change, but we gonna save as many people as we could.
Start in Chicago and maybe expand.
Yeah, because this is where I'm from.
Yeah, of course.
I want to fix the world at once, but you know, this reality.
So the Neighborhood Heroes Foundation kind of started.
Biggest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Kevin.
So I see that though. You smile though.
Yeah,
I see.